need to focus on where these problems come from before we start addressing the symptoms, because otherwise it's like trying to fix a leak without closing the tap.
So that's, I think, another important element, which is a bit separated, which is a little bit overall before going down to the organics structure of this.
Many times we get asked, like, what does an architect actually do to kind of connect with a layman, our community better?
Okay, I'm just going to comment on this because I think a couple of very important points are getting lost in the discussion.
How many people are hired architects? Normal people when they have a house.
All of this is also about knowledge development and not just taking existing knowledge as is, because the world is changing, society is changing, culture.
It can be extremely self-critical, and that self-criticality comes from actually taking the onus of all things onto us as a profession. How that happens, I'm not quite sure.
It's initially a commitment of your own time. That's
Quite appreciated the diversity of the group that was invited, because most of these events tend to be all of the same kind, and we all patting our backs and saying how good we are and how everybody outside the room is the ones that need to be changed, right? So this was really, for me, a good experience to have the ones who need to change and the ones who think they can change others both in the same room.
In a way, it sends a very positive message.
If you look at housing, we all, what's the buzzword? Production, rapid production, quick building, etc., etc. But that method has both opportunities as well as dangers. So we are seeing.
I still feel we need campaigns. We need to write a lot. We're not writing on building sense now.
I think as a community we are, we are selfish and we don't share our learnings or what we learn or what we mistakes that we have done. What is the learning? So I agree with Prashant that I offer whatever I've learned actually over 22 years with lots of experiments, practically and then failed many times. I'm ready to share whatever I've learned.
Last 2 days were very introspective, and I'm happy to know a whole lot of you. Many of you have never even met before, so and I think it's about starting from a small commitment and taking it to a larger level, for me at least, and I think we can all make it happen.
So I go back with a renewed commitment that and a resolve that you have to live the principles of sustainability through the life cycle of a project and take hard decisions, not only in the beginning but continue to do through the life cycle of a project.
We had 2 days of intense brainstorming session, and I sort of feel guilty that I didn't scale up. So I think I can scale up. And next, my commitment would be like in Coimbatore we have around 100 engineering colleges, 20 architecture colleges, and I plan to impart knowledge about sustainability to them. For that, I need evidence-based material, so I will be in touch with and all you people. Thank you.
And personally, at my front, I would like to kind of give my time to work on products, which are various different building industry products, which are in the innovation segment. I really agree with Mahesh that whatever we have also learned over the last 20 years of practice, we would like to share through projects, and more importantly, our mistakes.
What really appealed to me the most was the way it was crafted. So the day one, it was the synergy of these ideas that brought out 4 distinct areas where we could work. It also made us understand what our leanings or strengths solution for me, at least, to take it forward.
Believe in sustainability and have very different structures about sustainability on some aspects of sustainability. It is lost to. I've been quiet about it for too long. I resolved not to be quiet about it now.
I got the sense of urgency more and more than even before.
So for me, of course, the diversity of positions that have been brought into this forum and the experiences that have been coming together is mind-blowing.
And I'm glad that we did not really end up with solutions that just were focused on the government or some third entity outside our group here. So that's really good, and I hope I can continue to be part of those.
I would hope that there can be a slightly wider, non-professional representation in such forums, people who can challenge stuff that what you just put up.
We have a huge population which doesn't have a roof on their head. We are the haves sitting in this room and talking about, what can we. But I think that if we miss the social aspect and the social impact of everything that we do, and this laborer who on the side is struggling to build what we are designing, and we don't take care of that, I think that when we talk about sustainability, it's a very, very incomplete discussion.
We should share more about whatever we have done on this platform or whatever way we can do it. We think a good source book or people who can actually work on certain elements will be really nice.
When we see such huge, gigantic issues, we are like deer looking at the headlights, and in the head, lots of complex theories are happening, how this should change, that would be different. But try and run. Yes, we cannot change the city, we can't change the urban environment, there are lots of issues, we can't do anything about the slums in the room. What can you do is what you can do. And let's try and do that way.
I didn't know what to expect when I came here. I do a lot of workshops and things, and I have to say I'm very impressed by this very nice atmosphere and friendliness and openness of this group. Because I speak a lot to people and they're sitting there and you feel like you have to really would like to slap them, and they wake up and then they commit. So really thank you for your time, for your openness, and I know the challenge is big. I like the comparison with the deer in front of the spotlights. But I think what we can do is what we just did, to just take a little bit of time out of our busy world and schedule and take the time to reflect and to think.